Morning, guys. Oh, it is like 4:30, which is late for me, honestly. So I tried to record this video yesterday. Um, my mother-in-law was home. My wife was home. Both kids were home. The nanny was home. I did not make a good video. It was very lengthy. Um, this is my explanation video. This is who I am, what I do, and what I feel you guys may need to know about me to kind of give you an idea of what this channel is going to be about. So, um, my name is Weston Colt. I do have a last name. I'm sure you guys can find it. It's my channel name. It's what I'm going to go by. I'm hydrating this morning because I ate way too much last night. And I'm still full. So, hydration, coffee. Yes, that is Donald Trump in a Santa hat saying you are a great husband, really terrific, very handsome, really fantastic. Other husbands, total disasters, everyone agrees. Believe me. Love it. My wife got me that. I think it's hilarious. Weston Colt. That's me. Today, I'm just going to go over some of the things that I like, some things that you're going to see on this channel, some things that, I don't want to use the term trigger warning because that's adorable. You might see some stuff you don't like. And if you don't, cool. Hey, to each their own. It's not like I can force you to watch my channel. And I never would, because this is America, land of the free, because of the brave. A couple things I'm really into. I'm really into anything firearms. I love firearms. Any type of firearm, doesn't matter. I'm digging it. I love watching the Fat Electrician. Dude's hilarious. I love what he does with the military equipment and stuff. He's great. And that's not a plug. That's not a shout out or anything. That's just somebody that I really enjoy watching. So firearms, anything shooting sports. I do have to use a firearm for work. I won't say what I do for work. It's pretty sensitive for some people, but it's nothing crazy. I'm not I'm a spy. I work in the ag industry currently. Some other things, trucks, trucks, SUVs, don't care. If it's got 4 wheels, 2 wheels, I love it. So right now my daily is a 2022 GMC Sierra AT4X. Oh my god, I love it. GMC 6.2 is great. Some people, said, oh well, that direct fuel management or whatever, dynamic fuel management, I think is what it's called, causes lifter failure. And General Motors came out and pretty much said right away, like, nah, it's not the DFM, it's you got a faulty lifter. It happens. Faulty parts do occur. Now, personally, I think DFM sucks. I've never personally deactivated it. I know some people that have, and they said they haven't really noticed any difference in fuel mileage whatsoever, which is cool. Honestly, they get great fuel mileage as far as a 6.2 liter 8-cylinder goes. I mean, I think I'm getting, well, let's see here. It's barely broke in. I'm not even over 5,000 miles on it yet, and I think I'm getting like almost 17, 18 in there. I borrowed a 2020 GMC 1500 Denali with the 6.2 in it, and that was a loaner vehicle from the dealership when my diesel was getting fixed, which that's why I have a 6.2 gasser now, because my diesel was in the shop for like 6 out of the 18 months I owned it. And I stopped hauling with it, and that's probably why it was in the shop. So, but yeah, I had a 6.2 Denali 2020, and I think I was getting like 19.3. The last time I owned an 8-cylinder gas motor was 2017. That was a Ram 3500, and that thing was getting like 12 miles to the gallon out of a 6.4 heavy. So yeah, that's the pickup I'm driving now. That Sierra AT4X, it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And then I've also got a 2014 Harley Davidson Fat Bob that I do not ride. I'm not gonna lie. I have 2 very young children. I don't have time to ride it. That and where I live up here in northern Colorado, most people, it's a relatively safe community, but I think just alone over the past 6 months or so, we've had 4 deaths on the major road that goes near my neighborhood. 4 motorcycle deaths. 2 were their own fault, and 2 were the fault of another driver. Not that those statistics really matter to me. That's 4 people dead, and that's enough reason for me to really be selective about when I'm riding. I got to be around for my kids. So we talked about firearms. We talked about vehicles, music. I love music. I'm a vocalist for a 90s country cover band here in northern Colorado called Double Wide 90s Country Party. Check us out on, I think we got Facebook. I don't know our socials. We got Facebook. We got a Instagram. I think we're working on a TikTok right now. Not 100% sure. But yeah, check us out. Double Wide 90s Country Party. We're all over Colorado, Wyoming, any of the western states we'll pretty much travel to. And we're pretty selective about what we do. One of the radio show guys here in northern Colorado, who used to be in northern Colorado, he started the band when I was doing karaoke competitions for him at his radio station. By the time I got done doing the karaoke competitions, their lead singer had quit. They'd only been together for, I think, less than a year. And he asked me to join. And I was like, absolutely. A 90s country cover band? I'm in. So that's how I got joined up with Double Wide. As far as music goes, it doesn't matter. I'll listen to anything. If it sounds good, I listen to it. Huge metalhead. I love metal. Lamb of God, Ice Nine Kills, Chelsea Grin, anything in Megadeth, older school metal, Megadeth. Metallica's earlier-ish stuff. I'm not a huge Metallica purist. They had some stuff later on that was really good. See here. I have everything. I have Josh Groban, Reba McEntire. I think I've got Benny Benassi, and I think he's the one that did Sandstorm. I've got... my music taste is very eclectic. I've got the entire spectrum of stuff. But mostly metal, country. Actually, metal, country. That's how I roll. I love... those are my 2 favorite genres. But again, I'll listen to anything. I've got Britney Spears in my playlist. Love it. I love metal covers of pop and pop and older songs. I absolutely love it. Punk Goes Pop, I think, is the album. Those are one of my favorite. Call me a simpleton. Call me what you will. I'm not a purist when it comes to music. The only thing I'm pure about is playing music properly. That's it. I mean, if you're gonna get up there and play music, play it so that people enjoy it. Don't intentionally screw things up, knowing that it might not go well. Go out there, play your ass off. Hope the people enjoy it. And if they don't, they don't. If they do, fantastic. That's what you're there to do. We play a lot around here as far as my band is concerned. So that's kind of northern Colorado area. We do play Cheyenne quite a bit. We play Grand Junction once, maybe twice a year. That's a tough one because Junction's a 6-hour drive from us, which is not fun. So that's the musical side of everything. PCs. And now I posted the video up already. This is my test video showing you kind of what my PC hardware was running. I'll do more on that later. I don't know jack diddly about PCs. I really don't. But I love them. They're cool. Something that I've wanted to dive into. So I've got my whole setup here. I finally, I was rocking this Pop Voice Amazon Find, whatchamacallit, microphone. And then I was rocking this Nexigo, I think is the brand. That's also an Amazon Find. It it works. You can see my face. You can see some other things in the background. Don't mind the cables hanging down from my TV back there. We switched to Amazon Fire Sticks. So yeah, the camera's doing its job. It doesn't need to do much more than that. But I'll probably we have a really nice camera, a Canon, I think, that does some pretty good video. So I might start using that to record my video, and then I'll find a way to match that with my audio, because I finally said screw it, and I'll use that Pop Voice mic there for gaming and stuff, just talking to people on here. So I put my vocal mic over here. I've got a condenser mic and on a full shock mount and everything. So I finally put that over here with a pop filter on it, as you can see. Yeah. So PCs, I enjoy them. I think they're great. Mine's all RGB and all that stuff. That's why I'm getting weird glows on my face. Other than that, gaming, I'm a novice in the gaming world. Honestly, I take that back. I'm not a novice. I was playing Call of Duty competitively for God knows how long, relatively competitively. I wasn't making money off of it or anything, but I was logging the hours, Destiny, Call of Duty, all that stuff, back when the Xbox One first came out. I was even playing stuff on the 360, and then I kind of got old, and that stuff just wasn't gonna happen. So I've got a lot of games that are solo campaign based. I enjoy it. A lot of Resident Evil. Horizon Zero Dawn. I can't wait for Forbidden West to get released on PC. I'm super pumped for that. What else am I rocking? What have I been playing recently? Fallout. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4 recently. A lot of fun. Console commands are a blast. I love it. But they have freaking cheat codes for it now, so it doesn't really matter. It's just fun to go through these old games. I love reminiscing. So if that's something that you guys are into, then yeah, I'll post some stuff up about that. I'm just trying to get a feel for what you guys want to see out of me. These are the things that I like to do. We're going to talk a lot about mental health. I know that sounds not stupid. It's huge right now. People are really getting into it. And I'll say I'm not a conservative. I take that back. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I've registered as an independent. I don't like talking about politics, but I'm a relatively conservative person when it comes to things that make sense to be conservative about. Police, military, a lot of the first responder stuff that matters. The conservative idea of it is, in my opinion, better, because they tend to cherish first responders. When it comes to social aspects of my political, I'm just going to get this all out here right now, argue it, do whatever. I'm not going to engage in it. I'm just going to let you know kind of where I'm at. Huge supporter of firefighters, police, EMS, corrections. Any first responder you can think of, nurses, doctors, first responders in my book. They have to stop at a scene of a crash. If somebody is hurt in a crash, if it's not just a little fender bender, they have to stop. That's a first responder. So we're going to talk a lot about that and the mental health aspect that comes along with it. Socially, I'm very liberal. That's why I registered as an independent. When it comes to the social aspect of things, you could call me liberal because I believe in the freedoms that the I guess you'd say the left kind of preach about. So people would say, well, that's a little bit liberal of you. I don't think it is. I think that's more libertarian than anything, because I don't think it's my business to tell you who or what or when, why, or how you should love somebody, or you should connect with somebody, unless it's kids, in which case, yeah, you're probably gonna get hunted down. Not by me, unless I see it. But that socially, who cares? Who cares what your view is? We're Americans, and that's why this whole thing with Russia is so funny, because I see this all over social media. People saying, Russia was threatening the U.S. In some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I don't keep up with the trends really. Somebody said, Russia, do you really want to be the one that unites this nation? Because we are a war machine. It's so hard for us to spin up this war machine that we just never left the places that we went, because it takes so much to get us out. I mean, look what happened in Afghanistan. That was a shit show. I watched a couple of videos on TikTok from some of these guys that were there, and they said, what made you get out of the military? And he said, literally, that exiting Afghanistan, we left an airfield, and they said the Taliban said it was too dirty for them to take over, that they need to clean it up. And the higher-ups literally told the Marines to clear out this airfield, clean it up. It's a terrorist organization. It really is. You just handed everything over to a terrorist organization and said, oh, we'll clean it up for you? No. So I don't blame that guy for getting out. That is ridiculous. So yeah, we're going to talk a lot about stuff like that, things that I just see on a daily basis, whether I get it from social media or whether I'm talking with people. I have a buddy on here, back to firearms. I have a buddy, he's not on YouTube yet, and I'm going to try to get him on here because, God, he's a smart dude, and he's really cool. I'll get his socials as well when I can. His name is Logan Ehrenbell. He owns Berserker Tactics up here in northern Colorado as well, a little bit northeast. Dude is smart. He really is. He's taught me a lot. We used to work together at the juvenile detention facility up here in northern Colorado. And he's such an incredibly intelligent guy. He's a great firearms instructor. Self-defense. He works a lot with women, and women's self-defense, situational awareness, firearms instructing. Dude is, he'll teach you good ways to form bug out bags. If you're looking to tack up and get you a vest and some attachments and stuff like that, he can help you with that. He helped me with that because I was relatively novice to it. But yeah, those are some of the things that I really enjoy talking about. Not the politics so much, but the mental health aspect and the different points of view. So we'll talk about that, definitely. I did mention that I worked at a juvenile detention facility for the state of Colorado. I worked my way up to a supervisor role there, and then things went to shit. That is a video that we will talk about later, because I'm not 100% sure what I can and can't talk about when it comes to that situation. But I will say I did very much enjoy my time there. I helped a lot of people, and we'll dive into that later. So that's what I have for you guys right now. That's just an explanation, brief explanation. I say brief, we're probably sitting at like 10 minutes right now. But that's who I am. That's what I like to do. It's kind of where I've been. So we'll jump into all of that stuff in detail at a later date. So until then, thanks for tuning in, guys.